This is very important to note, that within the verses Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has placed a multitude of meanings, right? Allah has placed within each verse angles for a person to look at. One person may look at a verse from one angle. Another person will come and look at the verse and explore it from another angle. A person will come and look at the verse from a legal perspective, from ahkam, from halal, haram, wajib, from mubah, from all of those things. Another person will come and look at the verses from the linguistic angle. Another person will come and look at the verses from a spiritual angle. Another person will come and look at these verses from another angle, right? So there's many angles to look at the verses. And even within those angles, sometimes Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala allows within one angle multiple meanings of, available. And people's intellects in this regard are different. So what's required of you by this repetition, this process of repetition that we're talking about, is that you look at these verses and try to allow these verses to speak to you. As we said, istinṭāqun nusus. You allow these verses to speak to you. And you allow them to give you and render more and more meanings. And by Allah, the one who does this, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tells us in the Qur'an, وَلَقَدْ يَسَّرْنَا الْقُرْآنَ لِلذِّكْرِ فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. We have allowed the Qur'an to become easy, and we have definitely made the Qur'an easy for what? For remembrance, for it to become a reminder for us, right? فَهَلْ مِن مُدَّكِرٍ. So is there someone who can take reminder and take heeds from this Qur'an? So there's many, many meanings within the Qur'an. I ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant us the tawfiq to get to the